about the 2 reasons as to why haters should stop bash I-DLE. Because I've noticed that for the past few years since their debut, they always criticize the line distribution of their songs, and that Soyeon is being too greedy, that she has more lines than the rest of the members, and she purposefully excluded Shuhua from getting more lines, etc., etc. But today, I'm going to prove once and for all that those reasons are here to prove that you should just appreciate I-DLE and nothing else. So, I'm here to talk about these rumors that are circulating on social media regarding sa sinabi ko a few minutes ago. So, I've read this post doon sa FB group of I-DLE Philippines, which is affiliated doon sa FB page of I-DLE Philippines, and I read this post talking about I-DLE's line distribution. That post was originally from an Instagram account who is supporting I-DLE, which is basically a fan account dedicating to I-DLE. So here are the rumors that has been circulating on social media. So rumor number 1 says that Soyeon decides everything on her own and doesn't include the other members. So ito yung excerpt from their New Year special interview. Are the members' opinion taken into consideration when an album concept is decided? Soyeon answered, yes, it's reflected. I look into everything. When I write a song, I think about styling and concepts. But the members do pitch in their ideas. We communicate a lot, so they'll often share what songs or concept they want to do. Since we're comfortable around each other, we're more open. I'll then tell the company how we intend to do it. Dumagdag dito si Minnie sa kanyang answer that the members will voice out their opinions and Soyeon will listen to the compositions of the lyrics that she wrote. Soyeon lets us listen to a sample or maybe the hook and asks us if it's okay. Then she'll continue writing. So basically, all 6 of the members are giving out their opinions regarding sa kanilang concepts na gagawin nila, whether it's a good thing or bad thing, that it should be taken into consideration, and Soyeon will tell to their company about the ideas that they poured in or bini-brainstorm nila as a group. So it's a good thing, at least, that the group is communicating very well on how they will pull off a certain concept for their album jacket or their title track for the music video whatsoever. Apart from Minnie, Miyeon added that, I usually have lots of conversations with Soyeon, says Miyeon softly. Soyeon says, smiling at her, for some songs, I write with inspiration coming only from Miyeon. I get it in various aspects, but mostly from the powerful emotional parts of her. Miyeon always chooses her part of the song na mababagay sa kanyang boses. Since her voice is matinis, unlike dun sa ibang members like Yuki and Minnie who has a husky voice, syempre, baka tingin ni Soyeon na hindi bagay kay Miyeon yung isang certain part of the song. Kaya kinoconsult palagi ni Miyeon si Soyeon if that certain lyric of that song fit her voice. Rumor number 2 says, the other members do not like Soyeon choosing their parts. Ito yung part dun sa kanilang interview regarding their debut song, Latata. And here is Minnie saying that, I think she knows my voice better than me. She knows how to put it in a way that sounds good. She's like, she possesses a mind reader. Yeah, a mind reader. And dumagdag si Yuki na, I prefer to just believe in her. She's done everything so fast. So from my point of view, whatever part she gives me, I try to do my best with. I think that trust works for me. And dumagdag dito si Sujin na, I wasn't too worried. The song was so good. It was one of the concepts that we could do well. The members liked it and were satisfied. She's been seeing me since trainee period, so she knows what fits me the best. And she writes me that part. Since nasa isang grupo ang I-DLE, they have 100% trust to Soyeon in choosing their parts sa mga songs na tigsulat niya sa isang mini album. I mean, come on, hindi naman gagawin ni Soyeon na yung isang member less lines than the rest of the members. It's not like that at all. They have 100% trust to their leader. And being a leader is a huge pressure. And ikaw yung magdadala ng burden sa balikat mo. And I know na medyo mahirap pumili ng part kung babagay sa boses mo, nakakantahin mo sa isang song, whether a certain member's voice can fit sa first verse, second verse, refrain, chorus, bridge, or the hook, whatsoever. They have 100% trust to their leader. So, this rumor was shut down already. Rumor number 3 says, Shuhua is purposefully excluded by Soyeon. So, regarding dito sa pangatlong rumor na ito, Shuhua has the least lines among all 6 of the members. And ang daming haters na napapansin dito sa pattern na ito simula nung Latata era hanggang sa Oh My God era. And Shuhua admitted that she is still improving in speaking in Korean, which is very difficult for her until now since she's from China. And she asks help from Soyeon how to pronounce these Korean words since she's struggling. And ito yung sinabi ni Shuhua regarding her parts on their song Lion. How was the Lion recording? It was hard. The pronunciation was so difficult and long. Soyeon only helped me correct every mistake. Pero if you look from the line distribution videos, simula ng Latata hanggang Oh My God era, you can see that Soyeon or Minnie usually rank first among the most lines dun sa line distribution songs. Whereas kay Shuhua, she ranked usually second or last doon sa line distribution videos overall. Pero for Oh My God era, she ranked third doon sa overall line distribution graph. Kasi, ang binigyan na lines ni Soyeon for Shuhua is the whole bridge part. Medyo mahaba-haba yung lines ni Shuhua doon, which is a good thing. And she will always challenge herself to pronounce the Korean words that was assigned to her, and she will improve eventually. Kaya kung mapapansin ninyo, medyo may ikli yung mga lines ni Shuhua, particularly noong Latata era. And when the Han era came, she had more lines for the very first time, pero ang daming haters na nagsasabi na she sounded gibberish. And hindi maintindihan ng mga haters yung sinabi ni Shuhua on her part doon sa Han. Pero bumawi siya sa Uh-Oh era hanggang sa Oh My God era. Kaya medyo challenging for Shuhua to pronounce the lyrics doon sa song na iyon, which is why she always asks help from their leader, and she always correcting the mistake na medyo mali yung pag-pronounce. Kaya very helpful for Shuhua na turuan ni Soyeon ang pag-pronounce ng tamang Korean word upang mag-improve siya in the future. So at least, clear na sa atin na she's not purposefully excluded from the songs. Rumor number 4 stated that Soyeon doesn't know the members' voices well. They should just get an external songwriter. Basically, this is not true at all. So ito yung sagot ni Soyeon regarding this one. I know their voices well since I've listened to their recordings. As an inside joke between us, Minnie's voice is very dreamy, and it matches well with that term. When we were trainees, when she sang, her voice and tone has that something that's both heavy and not so heavy. It's just a voice that draws you in. Miyon's voice has that attractive quality that most Koreans like. I'd say it has that little trot feel to it. I think that expression fits. I always give her the chorus, and she sings it well. Her voice is really good and has that irresistible charm. Shuhua has a unique voice which I've never heard. It's both husky and tender, and really hits you at high pitch. So it mixes well in the latata part. Yuki has a very deep voice. I was initially worried that it'll be harder to sing idol songs with a deep, low voice. In fact, when I record something during the rainy weather, I tend to with a lower vocal range, so when I was producing the song, I tried to match Yuki's range with the low notes of the rainy weather. Because the low vocal range is rare in girl groups, it makes it attractive. Soojin has a beautiful voice. I'd like to also point out that when Soojin sings ballads, the song sounds both sad and beautiful. So a lot of people like Soojin's voice. So basically, Soyeon really listens to the recordings of her fellow members. And She analyzes that voices if ever a certain part of the song fits one member or hindi. Kaya tig-assign ni Soyeon very carefully yung mga parts to her fellow members, since very critical ang pagpili sa mga parts ng isang song. And I know for the fact na importante dito na i-distinguish yung mga boses ng isang grupo, whether boy or girl group, na pakinggan natin ng mabuti whether bagay sa isang member ang isang part o hindi. At least very careful ang pag-analyze ng isang boses of a certain person. At least walang problema pag recording na. So here's another reason as to why I-DLE was being bashed by haters. It's because of the concepts that they are pulling off. Particularly kung may cultural appropriation issue. For example, noong Latata era, you can see dun sa music video na may mga solo screen time ang mga members na ang mga kamay nila has henna tattoos. And hindi nila alam na taboo yung ginagawa nila. So maybe they weren't aware na mababash sila dahil sa taboo na iyon na may henna tattoo sila. I don't know if tama yung interpretation ko regarding this issue, pero yan yung observation ko from Twitter. Kasi since ito yung nakita ko noong debut nila. And another thing is noong performance nila doon sa 2018 Melon Music Awards when they were performing for Han and Latata. Ang daming nagbash sa I-DLE because you can see doon sa background ng stage na may mosque. And ang daming Muslim K-pop fans na nagagalit dahil hindi nila naisip na matitrigger ang mga Muslim K-pop fans if they are using that certain background for that performance. I am one of those people na nag-participate sa isang petition for Cube Entertainment to release a public apology dahil nadadamay ang I-DLE that time. Hindi nila alam na mababash sila ng ganon on that day. And we are requesting to Cube Entertainment to release a public apology dahil hindi nila alam na ganon kalala yung backlash towards their artist. I mean, why are you ignoring a certain community na matitrigger pala dahil sa isang background doon sa stage? I mean, they should have researched on a certain culture of a certain country para hindi sila mababacklash. I mean, it's not that hard na mag-research ka eh. Why is it so hard for Cube Entertainment to research all about it? Pero wala tayong narinig from Cube Entertainment whatsoever regarding this issue. Ang ginawa nila, they ignored our request and they made I-DLE change their concept to a Latin-inspired concept, which is their concept for Señorita. Yan lang, walang public apology. I'm disappointed with Cube Entertainment in handling this kind of issue. They should have just lectured their artists na there are some cultures na kailangan i-research ng mabuti para hindi nila ma-receive ng backlash from haters. Yan lang, ganun kasimple. And I know that the agencies will dig deeper sa pag-research ng mga concepts na gagawin nila for their artists para hindi sila ang magiging hot topic on social media. At least iisipin ng mga agencies na ay ganito pala yung culture sa isang country, ganon-ganon. Unlike nun sa mga agencies na oh, ganito ha, ito yung concept na gagawin ninyo. Ito yung gagawin ninyo for your photo jacket and whatsoever. And ang concept ninyo ay ganito, ganyan. Pero, nung nai-release na yung music video, ang dami palang backlash from haters. Kesyo, bakit hindi kayo nag-research? Bakit hindi nyo inisip na matitrigger ang isang community from a certain society? Ganon. So, ayop na ganon ang perception ng mga agencies and they should think things through in coming up with the concepts for their artists. And I hope this is an eye-opener to the agencies in the K-pop industry na it's very serious and critical for a certain artist to pull off a concept, whether girl crush, manly, sexy, chic, and whatsoever. Ganun lang kasimple. Do your research. That's it. Pero hindi natatapos ang hate towards I-DLE. If you are watching Queendom, kung saan kabilang ang I-DLE sa lineup, there is this certain scene doon sa isang episode of Queendom kung saan nagba-brainstorm ang mga members of I-DLE of what concept they're going to do for their performance of Fire by 21 as a tribute to Park Bom, since Bom is the only soloist na nag-participate dun sa Queendom. And here's the video that I found on YouTube na may subtitles regarding their conversation.
나는 개인적으로 그 에에에에에를 우기 목소리로 진짜 아프리카 약간 추장이 막 에에에에에에 이렇게 하는
여기 쓸 수 있겠네 그 창법.
그 신스 있잖아. 뚱뚱뚱뚱뚱뚱뚱뚱뚱뚱 이거를 약간 아프리카의 좀 뭔가 그런 악기들로 바꾸는 거야. 뭔가 똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥 이러면은 이제 우리 스타일을 좀 살리는 거지. 우리가 기계음을 거의 안 쓰잖아. 그걸 좀 살리고 약간 에스닉 힙.
에스닉 힙.
이런 식으로 가면 진짜 멋있어.
Dahil dito sa episode na ito, they're being called racist. And it is very sad for me as a Neverland that they are being bashed once again because of cultural appropriation. I know na intelligent si Soyeon when it comes to coming up with the concepts, and she will introduce this idea to her fellow members. Pero kung may mga suggestion ang mga members, Soyeon will let her. Pero unfortunately, in this case, she was not sensitive regarding this issue na may Indian cries, tapos may African drums doon sa performance na gagawin nila. And I hope that this will be a lesson doon sa mga agencies. And I hope that this will be a lesson sa mga agencies in the K-pop industry. You should think carefully of the concepts that the idols are going to pull off. You need to do some research. If this is about culture or whatsoever, or kung may literature man, it's okay. At least literature is okay. Pero, regarding sa culture, you need to do more research. At least masasatisfy ang mga fans that you did this research very well. If you don't want your artists to suffer backlash because of this certain culture na mali interpretation like stereotyping, at least it will be a lesson na dapat hindi ito mauulit. So in conclusion, the unfair line distribution of the songs of I-DLE is shut down already. Soyeon lets her fellow members chooses their own part of the song, kung alin sa mga parts ng song ay bagay sa kanila, and dun sa concepts that they had pulled off or they will pull off in the future, whether it is sensitive dun sa isang community because of cultural appropriation or just generic concepts that every K-pop girl or boy group pulled, like cute, mature, sexy, fairy tale theme, board game concepts, whatsoever, it's okay dun sa part na generic concepts. Pero dun sa case na may cultural appropriation concepts, they need to do some research. At least magre-research ka ng mabuti, and the agency will see if this certain concept na may cultural appropriation can be pulled off by a certain group or not. At least malalaman naman ng mga fans that it has something to do with culture. That's it. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!